Hello and welcome to the 6,000 subscriber giveaway. It has been a hell of a year, actually. The amount of pedals that I have had in to demo this year has probably doubled on last year. So it's been hectic. In fact, it's been so hectic I've barely had any time to kind of put a giveaway together. It's kind of been a little bit last minute. I've thrown a few things together of my own collection to contribute to this giveaway. And as well, of course, a whole bunch of extremely cool builders and pedal companies have lent their wares to this giveaway as well. So huge thanks to them. So before I delve into what the prizes are, I thought I would just give you up top what the conditions are, the rules for entering this competition. Much like the 4,000 subscriber giveaway I did, it's emoji based. So I snuck yet another secret emoji into one of my videos in the past 6-7-ish months, basically since I reached 5,000. And during that time, at some point in one of my videos, I put a little emoji and a message in there to remember that emoji for when I reached the landmark in question. So hopefully, if you have been watching my videos to the end, all the way through, you will be already aware of what this emoji is. However, you will notice comments are turned off. That is for a reason. I want people to comment the correct answer, the secret emoji, on my Instagram. So nobody down below gets to see what other people are commenting and then steal the correct answer for themselves and then win by cheating. That's not what I want. The whole point of this exercise and organising the giveaway this way is so that those who watch my videos the most often, the most regularly, the most thoroughly, they get to have a better chance, basically, of winning something cool. So, what you're going to need to do, once you know what the secret emoji is, head over to my Instagram, leave me a follow, and DM me on Instagram the secret emoji. Those who message me first will get first pick of the pedals that are available. The second fastest will win the pick of what's available after that, and third pick will pick what's left, and so on, all the way through until all the pedals are gone, which is kind of how I did it last time with the 5,000 giveaway. Anyway, so I'm kind of melding the two giveaways, the last two giveaways I did, together into one, I think. The best bits of each one, I think. Hopefully this will work out. So, that's basically it. If you don't know what the secret emoji is, which is perfectly understandable, basically you have got some time to do some research, do some hunting, digging through my past videos of the past 6-ish, maybe 7 months, since my last giveaway, basically. So at some point during that time, I hid the secret emoji in a message in one of my videos. So and it is in the video, it's not like in the description or anything like weird like that. You have to watch the video to find out what it is. So I have also been leaving clues for what the secret emoji is on my Instagram, so it's worth following me anyway, just for extra little hints and things like that for upcoming giveaways as well, because I always like to give people a little bit more of a fighting chance rather than being completely underhanded and devious. What I did last time was I had 5 winners, 10 pedals. So I had 2 pedals per winner. The reason for that was I was paying for all the postage, and I learnt the hard way that that was not lucrative. It ended up costing me quite a bit of money to post out all of the prizes for those winners. So I was glad that I did at least double up the prizes so that there weren't as many, but some of the winners were quite expensive to post to. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to require that the winners fund their own postage for this, I'm afraid. So, but that will mean I can give one prize per winner, and then there are more winners. I think that's fair. Yeah, I think so. Also, it might mean cheaper postage, because one pedal means smaller box, lighter package. Yeah, hopefully that brings the price down for everybody, and it's just better for everyone, right? I think. Cool. There are 14 prizes that I've got here so far. I don't know if any others are going to be added to this list, but yeah, these are the ones that I have so far. Atomlabs, the stereo fuzz. I haven't tried this yet. I've only tried one of their pedals, the 4AD, but it was awesome. A lot of fun, that one. I'm getting a couple of other pedals of theirs, I think, at some point soon to try out. Very, very cool company. They have contributed the stereo fuzz. I don't have means to demo it in stereo, which is a little bit frustrating, but very cool for anybody that has a stereo setup and wants to implement a fuzz in there. Maybe you want a fuzz at the end of your signal chain and you run stereo pedals after your drive section, but you want fuzz in between stereo delays and reverbs, for example, or something crazy. So maybe that's you. Maybe you want that. Or maybe you want a single fuzz to split signal to different signal routing chains. There are options, but nevertheless a very, very cool pedal. I'm looking forward to demoing that one when it gets here, and then obviously then putting it to one side for one of you. Next up, Blind Panic Devices. Now I haven't really heard of this company before. They're quite new to me. I'll have to do some more research on them. I've literally never heard of them before today. No, good mate of mine, Matt, is a legend, and I asked him if he was able at the last minute to contribute something to this, and he has been on a little bit of an expression pedal adventure just lately. He has made these 3 expression pedals. So basically what he's planning to do with these, because they all have their own expression outputs and they all do slightly different things with waveforms and ramping and things like that. Basically he is devising an idea for this giveaway of putting 2 of these into one enclosure. So I think he's going to go with the ramp and one of the 2 LFOs. There's an LFO1 and an LFO2. I'm not going to get into the main differences between them all because I've got a whole video planned for these that will go into all of that stuff in much more detail, so stand by for that. But yeah, the idea is to have one enclosure with a ramper feeding into one of these LFOs. What you can do with that is just, he's shown me some clips, he sent me some videos of what can be achieved with that, say in the expression input of a delay or a synth or something cool, and it sounds epic. So yeah, that's going to be a really, really cool kind of utility kind of a pedal. Obviously Blind Panic Devices doesn't do normal, so whatever it is, however it turns out, that one, it's going to be cool. So you're definitely going to be interested in winning that one. Next up is another pedal I haven't tried out on my channel yet, but I have tried last week. Well, it's more like nearly 2 weeks now, at the Whitney pedal party. This is the Bleak District Electric Sun. No. Very, very heavy distortion sound on this pedal. Sounded epic. I absolutely loved it. I can't believe I haven't had it on the channel yet. I've had pretty much everything else that Phil has made on the channel, and they're all fantastic. They're all brilliant. And when I reached out to him, of course, I said about getting the Sun No on the channel. He was immediately keen to send that over. I haven't had it yet, but I did ask as well, any chance that I can use this in a giveaway as well, because I was feeling generous to you guys. I'm like, oh, I've got quite a few drive pedals already. As awesome as it is, I probably won't end up using it because I've got so many others, and I don't tend to use distortion, overdrive anyway very often. I usually reach for a fuzz if I want a fuzz, if I want a heavier sound. But nevertheless, a fantastic pedal, and I am extremely jealous of whoever ends up getting that one. Looking forward to that when it gets here. Next up, we have the Empty Head Effects, the external internal. This one is an absolute beast of a pedal. It's so weird, for want of a better word. It's completely unique. It does kind of tape modulation, vibrato-y, wobbly kind of stuff that responds to the dynamics of your input. So however you play, strong or soft kind of picking, it can cause it to like fluctuate in pitch. It also has a really intense fuzz circuit in there as well, so you can get some insane like wobbly fuzz stuff going on. Great pedal. This one is mine. You're not having this. However, the one that he is doing is like 50% cooler than this one. As much as I love the looks of this, it's a very cool looking pedal as it is, with the off-white kind of orange colour scheme. The one he's doing, he's going like hand-painted, multicoloured craziness, and it looks awesome. I'm extremely tempted to give this one away and keep that one, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to you. You deserve the cool one, the cooler one, I should say. I might put a picture here of it actually, just to give you the teaser of what that's going to look like. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Next up, this one's quite cool. One of the winners of my last competition for 5,000 subscribers does actually dabble with modifying and little tweaks with circuitry with pedals himself, and he is contributing a pedal back to the channel that he won from last time, and his name is Phil as well. Cool people are called Phil, and he is contributing a big box Electro-Harmonix Holy Grail, which is super cool because I've never tried one of those. I've never tried a stock Holy Grail before. I've never even tried the newer reissue, I don't think. But certainly not the big box one. And he has modded it to have some like extra sounds and preset kind of things in there. So that's going to be exciting to check out when it gets here. He's operating under the name Trance Pedals. Check him out. I will add a link below to his Instagram actually. Next up, somebody that I have not yet had on the channel, but I've been itching to. Well, tell a lie actually. I have featured pedals that he has painted on the channel quite a few times. Gear Ant. This dude is legendary in the community at this point. He has gone from refinishing, repainting enclosures for all kinds of different pedals to, in the last year or two, making his own. And I haven't had a chance to try any of these yet because he just won't send them to me. Like, dude. But yeah, no, he's finally pulling his finger out of his ass, sending me a bunch of pedals, and one of which is a prize for you guys. It is the Deadleaf Fuzz. Super cool. I've heard some clips and it's just a monster of a pedal. So I'm looking forward to getting that one, doing a demo, and then obviously again putting it to one side for one of you guys. Look out for that. That's going to be cool. I'm already jealous of the winner. Next up we have my good mate Michael at Gojira FX is contributing 2 of these little bad boys. This is the Forced Smiles expression pad, and it is tiny. Look how tiny it is. Just for reference, let me get one of these other pedals. Let's get the external. Actually, that's the external internal. That's a pretty standard, I don't know, like a Mel 9 kind of size enclosure, just for reference. Get it the right way around. Look. It's diddy, and it's thin as well. It's such a small, cute little pedal. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. This little thing only has the one output, just for a TRS expression in, and yeah, it's a force-sensitive resistor pad. So basically, you tap it and it will send... I don't know what it'll send. I'm not an electrical engineer. I don't know how these things work. All I know is you press it, and if you press it hard, it does a thing. If you press it softly, it does another thing. And you can basically just get like a ramping kind of effect simply by how hard you press the pad. Super cool. He has put these on a few of his pedals, or smaller versions of these on a bunch of stuff. Now you have the opportunity to add that effect to any pedal that's got an expression input. Super cool thing to have. I will be doing a demo on that at some point as well. In fact, I think I will probably do an expression pedal episode at some point, like a shootout video with like a whole bunch of different takes on expression pedals, because I think that would be quite cool. Anyway, 2 of these up for grabs. So yeah, these are going to be a cool addition to anyone's board, I am sure. We're getting through this list now. Now we've got a pedal that was sent to me earlier in the year and is frankly incredible. The amazing Atomlabs Creations Guv'Noir. This is a fairly obvious tribute to the Marshall by a similar name. Written and stamped on the back, handmade in Scotland. This thing is an absolutely incredible pedal. Atomlabs Creations have made everything by hand on this pedal. The even the labelling, like, it's all 3D. It's all made out of wood, all like hand carved and painted and stuck on there. It's just really, really well made, really well designed and executed. And then, of course, you've got the classic kind of angled knobs along the back for all of the controls. It's a classic sounding distortion, much loved for a reason. The Mark 1s are almost always thought of as being superior to the Mark 2s, so therefore a lot more expensive to come by. So this one will be going up for grabs as well. I'm going to miss it, but again, with the distortion overdrive thing, I just don't use them very often, so I thought, pass it along, share the love, let someone else experience this awesome beast, and put it on a board. It deserves to go on a board somewhere. So yeah, that's going to be going up on the prize list for one of you. Enjoy. Next up, another one I haven't received yet, but is on the way, from NuX. New from them, the multi-tester. This is a super cool little handheld tester unit. There's a bunch of things that it can do, but the main thing I think is like cabling, so you can plug cables in and test that the cables are actually working fine before you wire up your massive pedal board. I think we've all been there, where we've spent an afternoon putting a pedal board together, and then you get everything connected up, and then the moment of truth, you turn your amp on and nothing. Or even worse, insane amount of buzz and interference. We've all had that happen. How much better would it be to just test the cables as you go, and then you find the problem one before it goes on the board? That's what this does. Very, very cool little device. I will be doing a little video on it, probably like a short or something, and maybe, I don't know, I'll see when it gets here. It might not lend itself, I don't think, to like a more traditional top-down demo like I usually do. So I'll do something with it when it gets here. But nevertheless, a very, very cool little unit. Again, more of a utility thing, but no doubt very, very useful for all of us pedal nerds. Moving on, we have a couple of pedals that, well, there's no other way of saying this, were unclaimed last giveaway. So, of the people who won, of the 5 original people who won, the 5th person didn't actually respond to any of my messages, and I gave them so long to respond. I kept messaging them over and over again, saying, "Dude, you won. Seriously, get back to me." And nothing. So I hope they're okay. I hope nothing terrible has happened. I hope they're just incredibly inattentive to their notifications and YouTube in general. But whatever the reason, the pedals that they could have had by default, because they were the last ones to win of that batch, are back up for grabs. I'm not going to hold on to them. I'm not going to or sell them or anything. They are back up for grabs on the giveaway. So again, first of all, we have from my good friend Jeff over at Winnipeg Electrical Company, we have the Homework series Overdrive. This is based around the classic Tube Screamer circuit, but with some tweaks. You've got some extra clipping options available, as well as some extra tone options as well, with a treble knob. A whole massive range of tones that you can get from this thing. Really cool pedal, and such a nice colour as well. It's like a funky mint green colour. And of course the amazing artwork as well stamped on there. Very cool pedal. Soft click relay foot switch as well. That took me by surprise when I got it. I was not expecting that. It just, everything about this pedal feels extremely high end, and yeah, great pedal. You're going to really like that one. Whoever wins it, good for you. Congratulations in advance. The other one that didn't get claimed is from Gojira FX here in the UK, the Bendërbrāu Tonebender. So this is basically a Tonebender clone in a box. I forget which mark of Tonebender it is. Either a Mark II or Mark III, I'm not sure. I can't remember now. I did do a demo for this pedal and for the Homework series Overdrive. I'll add links down below in the description for any of the demos that I've already done for these pedals. So go and check those out if there's anything that you're uncertain about or don't remember very well. If you need to remind yourself how they sound, go and check out those links. This is an awesome pedal. Sounds incredible, as a Tonebender should. Let's be honest, it's a great sound. And yeah, all the little details on here, like the logo, the Bender, the Bender logo, and the knobs as well, the matching little knobs. How cool are they? Oh, let me just tap the screen so you can focus. There you go. How cool are they? So yeah, very cool pedal. You're going to love it. Moving on, it's two more to go. Demiurge Instruments sent this pedal to me for the last giveaway, but it was a little bit late, so it didn't end up getting added to that giveaway, and I just kind of held on to it. I didn't even get around to doing a demo of it yet, so I probably should. I should probably do that. But this is a super cool little, as the name would suggest, a Dumble inspired overdrive pedal, and really cool look on this. You've got that bumblebee kind of artwork on a hammered enclosure, like a copper kind of hammered copper enclosure, and matching copper looking knobs as well. Really cool little pedal, and even on the back it's matching back panel. Look at that, you can see the texture as I shine the light on it. That's super cool. Great little overdrive this, and again, I just don't use it, so one of you should. Take it off my hands, use it, stick it on your board. It deserves to be used. So win the pedal, use it, have fun. Next up, last but not least, this is a pedal company that I have discovered and gotten to know quite well over the last few months. Tark Audio. I got this sent to me not that long ago. This is their more recent release. This is the 144 Tape Machine Emulator. It's not a tape echo, which it might make you think of when you see that name, first of all. But what it's actually doing is emulating the preamp of a cassette tape machine deck. Yeah, I did a demo on this, and it's a really, really great pedal. Again, some awesome overdrive, like preamp kind of, not mostly kind of clean preamp kind of sounds, basically like a kind of clean boost, but with a nice kind of gainy character to it. It can be very subtle at the lower end of the scale, but you turn the trim knob up, and once you get right to the very end, it suddenly turns into, it's like the mask comes off and it suddenly becomes this insane distortion fuzz kind of tone, and it just sounds mental. Super loud as well, so there's absolutely no danger whatsoever of disappearing in a mix with this one. And it just looks awesome, doesn't it? I mean, come on, it's got a VU meter built into the damn thing, and it's backlit as well, so when it's plugged in, turns on, all the VU meter lights up. It's just really, really cool. Ultimately, that's what you want on your board. You want something that's going to be eye-catching, something that no one else has, and sounds amazing. Maybe not necessarily in that order. You might have different priorities to me. But yeah, my priority is usually looks amazing, no one else has, and then sounds amazing. So yeah, you can see where my priorities are at. Great, great pedal. I'm going to be sad to see it go, but I have got so many other cool things that I just don't have room for, basically. I don't have room for this. That's another part of what I'm doing here. I'm basically just trying to create space for myself on my shelf so I can put more pedals up there. That's basically what it is. Awesome pedal. Check out Tark Audio. Watch my demo on this pedal. It's awesome. That's all of them. That's the 14 pedals that are up for grabs. I hope you already paused the video near the beginning to immediately go and message me on Instagram. So, but for anyone who is thinking, it's too late, everyone's probably already messaged and entered and won by now, there's probably no point in me even bothering to go back and try and hunt through the videos to try and find out what the emoji is. In the past competitions that I have had, I can tell you this, I have only ever really had, I don't know, a maximum of like 40, maybe 50 entries for any competition that I've done. So I would say that your chances are actually higher than you might think. So yeah, give it a go. You might be surprised. You might have a chance with this competition at winning something, especially with 14 winners. Come on, that's pretty good. I think your odds are actually quite high there. So yeah, have fun with tracking down that emoji if you don't know it already. And yeah, I hope to be hearing from you very soon. Wait, I remember. There's one more rule, one stipulation that I need to add here, and it's because of Gear Ant. One of my competitions, he basically, I think it was the 4,000 subscriber giveaway actually, he basically just commented on my YouTube video every emoji possible. He literally just a wall of texts of emojis, and he was like, there you go. It's one of them. So I was like, oh yeah, okay, I didn't foresee I didn't foresee this. So thanks to him, he has made me add this rule: only one emoji per guess, please. Yeah, so don't just carpet bomb me with emojis. Emoji bomb? Don't emoji bomb me. So that's it. Have fun, enjoy. Thank you again to everyone that has subscribed. If you aren't subscribed, what are you doing? Like, I'm not going to be one of these YouTubers that goes through the whole thing of, putting a screenshot on the screen saying, look, look at these statistics. Look how many people watch my videos but aren't subscribed. I'm not going to do that. I'm not that petty. I'm not that needy of a person that I would ever do that ever. So I'm not going to. But yeah, you should. So totally subscribe. So please do that. It does massively help me out, and I appreciate it. To all of you that have done, thank you, and I will never stop saying thank you. So yeah, that's the end of this video, and yeah, I will love you and leave you. Take care, all the best. I will see you again soon. Bye!